Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone for a new episode of hashtag Playing Together.
Hey, we are the seven up, and now we're going to play with Monika Ozdarska. Hi, Monika, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where are you zooming in from, even though they can see it, but still, where are you?
I am from Warsaw in Poland.
Oh, how is the weather there? We have zero idea. No one told us.
Today is stormy but hot.
Ah,
So the last week was really hot, and we have a little bit of rain. 15 minutes, but very heavy.
Okay.
sounds like Brussels.
Monica, what's your most favorite city in Poland?
Warsaw.
And your
Uh,
second favorite?
Second favorite, Gdańsk,
Yeah.
in the secret.
Mm.
Okay.
I've been to Warsaw many years ago. I remember I think it was there, I saw a park named Pirogo. Pirog, was it there? Or it was in another country?
I don't know.
Because I don't remember almost anything because I just got my son and he was a baby and I was so sleepy the whole time. So I definitely have to go there again.
You are always welcome. So you are always welcome.
Good,
I have a
good.
flat where you can stay.
Oh.
So
Ah!
Nice.
Or
yes.
maybe Pirog was in Ukraine. I don't know. Anyway, I have to
I don't
like.
know. It
uh,
was if you were in the park in Warsaw, it was beautiful because we have
Yeah, yeah. I also bought an umbrella from Warsaw. It was a very nice. It was very colorful and very nice.
mm,
do you still have the umbrella?
Yeah, I still have it somewhere.
Warsaw umbrella.
Yeah,
That's the eternal association you now have with Warsaw. Being sleepy and having a new umbrella.
yeah.
That's
And my sister-in-law was there for work, and she had a huge hat made of hair. Made of I don't know, a hair of a goat. I think it was like this big.
wow. No, nothing. I know nothing about it.
See, we know more about Warsaw than
Yeah, I mean, you have to come and guide me through my
yeah,
city.
Yeah.
I love the city and I know nothing. That's how it is sometimes.
That is true. Yeah, you usually don't know anything about the places you live in
yeah,
because,
like
like me.
Johan. Because Johan is local, he's Belgian, but he doesn't know much about Belgium. It,
Oh,
every time I go somewhere, I would send him a message and or a photo, and I would say, Johan, have you been to this place? This
No.
one. Where is that? What is this?
Yeah, I think that he has seen so much more from Belgium than I have. So, yeah.
I will guide you when you come. I will guide you in Warsaw. Some fancy places.
Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, going to do some improv.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
I didn't know why you invited me here. I thought it
yeah.
was a little chat and you want to play. That's cool.
Yeah, let's do something.
And yeah, we go for a suggestion from our magical hat,
Okay, I pulled it.
and you pull
And
something. I will help you. I will help you.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you.
yay! Great.
Okay,
We did it together.
okay. This is from Stefan Herdinius. Stefan is from Sweden. Many thanks, Stefan. And the suggestion is the line, "Do not be afraid." Do not be afraid.
do not be afraid.
Afraid.
I wrote it down.
Cool suggestion. Thank you,
Thank,
Sweden.
Stefan,
thank you, Stefan.
Thank you, Stefan from Sweden. That's a great suggestion.
Okay, let's start.
Well,
Yeah.
let's do it.
It's the first time, Sonja, that I have to confess my sins.
I can't wait.
Sorry?
I can't wait for it.
I was so surprised seeing you here. My neighbor, Sonja.
Look, I like to confess because I like to see people, you know, people's faces when they recognize that they do the same, but they do not confess.
Okay. But is that the only reason that you confess?
Yeah.
Oh. I confess all the time because I'm so afraid that if I don't confess, something very terrible will happen with me.
Oh, so you're afraid of the God's finger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand that. I
Okay.
used to do that too.
Okay, my children, time for confession. It's €5.
All right.
Oh. I thought it was free.
Yeah, it was free last year. Now it's €5.
That's the first time I pay for confession.
Yeah.
That makes it even more important.
I never.
Because I am also not only a priest, I'm also a psychologist.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm here to help you
So you
confess and continue.
so you take money for listening us.
Yes, but
Okay.
also I will provide advices.
So
Okay.
what's your advice for eating too much sweets?
No, I'm sorry. Sorry. Is this confession now in public? Because I'm usually have a private moment with the priest.
Yeah, private moments are not trendy anymore.
Oh.
I'm
So,
fine with sharing that. I mean,
You don't mind sharing everything? Okay.
no, I mean,
so
like,
you lady, what's your name? Sonia, I heard?
Sonja.
yeah, you,
Okay, start with a simple confession, a simple one, not about a huge sin, just about something little.
think, yeah, I'm jealous of Mark because he's
No.
having a nice grass in the garden.
Mark, yeah.
But-
Mark, why do you have such a nice grass in your garden?
Well, it's you have to take very much care of the grass and water it every day, and use pigeon shit. Pigeon shit is the secret of a green grass garden.
I feel, Mark, that you just like people to be jealous of you.
Yeah, now I know the secret.
How do you know?
I have a special power, gift, if you wish.
Okay. May I ask before I do my confession, because the pigeon shit is not really confession; it was my little secret. Um, the secrecy of the confession, does that also apply for Sonja?
What do you mean?
Well, normally the priest should never tell anything what I say here, and I don't want that Sonja, my neighbor, will tell all my sins in the neighborhood.
Well, yeah, I guess, if you're okay with that.
Are you okay with that, Sonja?
I see, Mark, that you assume that I will tell to everyone. You know, I told that you have a new dog. I told that you have a new girlfriend. Yes, that's true, but that was obvious. She comes through the door, opens the door, everyone can see it. It's not that I share that.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well,
interesting. Seems like Sonia likes to observe people.
Well, we're just neighbors, right next to each other, so I can see through my window or through the garden, or even if I go and clean front yard, I just see who's coming. It's nothing
Sonia,
special about it.
Sonia, one can only see if one watches.
Oh,
You watch.
Sonja, I think I'm very concerned about this. Yeah, I thought you were a nice neighbor, and now you're spying on me.
I mean, Mark, I have an eye, and second eye, I have eyes, right?
But-
I can watch people like you watch.
You heard what the priest said. There's a difference
Look at
between.
me. Look at me. Do I watch people? Do I see people?
No.
Then can I spread rumors about these people?
Well, I think you know what you see. I can't see through your eyes or not eyes if you don't have them, but I don't know what you feel, see, or...
Okay. May I do a confession too?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
please, Mark, do that.
Okay. Well, it's actually about Sonja.
I'm not surprised.
Well,
Shoot.
Sonja has had a dog, yeah? Barki. Barki disappeared. Sonja, you hang flyers around the neighborhood for Barki. Barki was
I've
gone.
seen those flyers.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you know, Barki, he was barking all the time. Can you imagine?
Yeah, he was protecting the house. He was
Usually this is what the dogs do.
Yeah. No, I
He did
couldn't.
very much.
I couldn't sleep. So I took Barki in my van. I drove 300 kilometers and I sold him.
You sold.
That's my confession.
You cannot see it, but my eyes and my mouth are widely open.
I mean, this is all between us, yeah? I mean, this
You
is...
didn't tie him to the tree. You didn't kill him. You
No.
didn't- He's safe then.
Yeah, it's a nice, good family. They have 2 children, or already a second dog and a cat, and he was very happy there. But the thing is, he's not barking anymore in the garden.
You should have said that to me that you can't stand it. I would maybe protect, just keep an eye on that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm such a bad neighbor.
Yeah, you are such a bad neighbor. I had to drive 300 kilometers.
Wait, I'll pay for your petrol.
Okay.
For your bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, this is like, take that. Right.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah.
I have just wait. What is it? Yes. Just take that money.
Okay. So, yeah.
If it's not enough, you have to take another.
Okay. At 180 euros.
Is that enough?
Yeah, just for the petrol. That will cover it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Okay.
I also will pay for your time.
Oh. Yeah. That's so nice.
Well, you
Good.
are absolutely forgiven, my children. You found a solution very fast, actually. I'm impressed. So I hope your life will continue in a better way. If not, we will meet each other soon here.
Okay.
Okay.
See you.
Whoa.
I'm afraid people will find you. Dogs can feel dead bodies.
We just don't have to dig a shallow grave. We have to go deep, very deep.
I'm afraid that this will not happen.
I mean, the last time they found the body, you remember?
Of course I remember.
Okay.
They found body that they didn't find us.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I know it's not my place to ask this question, but are you planning to put me inside of this hall?
Honestly, it will be very nice, comfortable hall.
Yeah, it looks very nice, I agree, but what for?
Just for you. Single.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very comfortable. You will have no company.
Exactly.
Completely quiet.
You will have privacy there.
No neighbors, no barking dogs.
Nothing at all.
I moved to this neighborhood because I kind of like the neighbors and the dogs. It looks like a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, but it's a nice neighborhood because we have silence in the neighborhood.
So you don't like my singing?
No!
Don't tell that we live in here.
Yeah, but you live next to me and you're just across the street.
I mean, you're going to die anyway.
So you're not digging me out of the hole?
No. I'm sorry if we gave that impression.
Well, just to comfort you, you know? If you feel that way, just try to keep it. Later will be more difficult.
Yeah, it was my fault, I guess, with my singing. But I'm a professional singer and I thought I was a good one.
You know, many people think they are professional, but they are not professional at all. They say, I'm a professional singer, but they suck. It's just the way they promote it.
Okay, yeah, I see that now.
So we are putting you in the hall, and then we are going on confession to the priest, and then it's all fine.
Makes sense, yes. I mean, when you do a scene, and if you confess after that, you can do another one, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, great.
People hire us to make others quiet. You know, they hire us if somebody's too noisy, too barky, and we just keep people silent.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I give you $100 and I want that person disappear or just have silence around my house, and then we just slowly we cover that thing.
maybe you should put some information about that online or like a sign or some flyers.
Good idea, dear. Good idea, but I would suggest...
We don't like noises in this neighborhood.
Good idea, but the hall is ready. Can you please go in? Okay.
Mouth propaganda does everything for us.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Nice. So,
yeah.
Just fill it.
I hear you.
Do you hear me?
oh, hi. I was just doing my pedicures. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm here for confession.
Another one. It's less than 1 week.
Yeah, it is less than 1 week.
Where is your neighbor?
No. I said I would go, but don't know if she will join me.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little worried because my daughter disappeared 2 days ago, and she's keep sending me these weird messages that she's in a hole. I think she's making a joke of my profession.
Yeah, I think so. Is she a professional singer?
Oh yes, she's very good. Yeah, she recently moved here to this neighborhood. Even though I told her you cannot sing here, you know, children, young people.
Yeah. I have to make a confession. We've
Okay, yes.
we've buried her in the forest.
Who?
The professional singer.
You mean my daughter?
Yeah.
But she's still there. She's still in the hole.
No.
Alive.
You know, I'm not a killer. I can't kill. So we just buried her in the hole.
She is alive in the hole. She said she has chocolate in her pocket, so she has something to eat.
Okay,
which is really fine, right?
But can you forgive me?
5 euro.
Okay.
5 euro.
Hey, there we go.
I would say that my daughter is a little bit annoying, and she finished the conservatory, but she's not that good, let's be honest. So I will locate her to find my phone and dig her out, but in days because she deserves the lessons.
Yeah, of course. Then we have
I also don't like her singing. Yeah,
then it's 2 days more quiet in the neighborhood.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
she will stop with the singing.
Okay.
Probably she will lose her voice.
Probably. I'm so glad for your understanding.
Yes, yeah, you're forgiven. Don't
Thank you.
worry. You're forgiven.
Thank you.
Oh.
She doesn't wanna go, mother. Let's let her be in the hall. I mean, she is an adult.
I really like it here, guys.
She wants to stay in the hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made friends with the worms and they bring
Look.
me seeds and water.
Look,
It's beautiful here.
it is.
It's forest.
S- s-
Birds are singing. I mean, like, I really love nature. And
Me too. Me
and
too.
I see she admires that too. And mother is just like examining her, you know,
Yeah.
making her to make confessions. I think confessions are for people who want to confess, not for people who need to be confessed, to be forced. I don't want to be forced to confess.
No.
Would you be like to be forced? Like, what would you do if I forced you, you know, to confess about your deepest secrets? How would you feel?
I was not.
You have a deep core. It's like you have the.
I have very, very deep, very, very deep secrets. I can't confess. But anyway, I would feel bad. But you know, I was raised like that, going to confession every week. I've done that all my life, yeah. And actually, you know, I find it gives me a little bit of peace, a little private chat with the priest. That comforts me. I actually like doing it.
May I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you wanna you confess what you want to confess, or you confess everything?
I only confess what I want to confess.
You see? So again, how would you feel if somebody forced you?
I will feel bad, of course.
Right. Yes, and her mother forces her.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't help but over here just because I was here and trying to hear the conversation. Well, for people who like silence, you're very noisy. You know that? You've been here for 40 minutes talking about nothing, and see all the squirrels escaped.
I'm sorry.
I think that it's your turn to go into the hall.
Well,
You deserve that, right?
deserve
Yeah,
for being noisy.
Yeah.
of course. It's forbidden in this neighborhood.
Well,
Don't
so,
forget that.
Sonia, we can try
Yeah,
to go together in the hall.
very nice.
Okay.
And the thing is, we will be together, so.
Going there down.
Oh.
Let's exchange.
I will go and change my clothes, maybe a new underwear, and I will be back soon.
Okay, don't forget about us.
Oh. Okay. How do you feel, Sonia?
Fine.
It's actually nice here.
Shouldn't we be quiet? Isn't it why we're sitting here?
Yes. Let's enjoy.
Stop for a second.
Let's enjoy the silence.
Finally, these people are in the hall. Thank you, honey. My daughter is getting smarter with age. I love that. I really hate these two people. They're coming to my church every week, making stupid confessions, and then thinking they can freely continue doing their sins. Now they finally found a place. Yes, guys, please, can I have more dirt here? Yeah, just put it on the top of this hole. Yeah, like this. Thank you, thank you. Ah, finally, I can relax in my church.
And scene. Yeah, we can come back.
What a weird place.
Yeah.
They became buried.
Yes, they tasted their own medicine.
Yes, they did. What a strange story.
Very nice scarf, actually.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was.
Weird world.
Yeah.
Weird priests and weird
And a weird, yeah. Thank you so much for the great story.
Thank you for inviting me. That was really lovely.
Yeah.
And our first time, right? Because
Yeah.
First time.
Yay!
Yeah.
We didn't play before together, so that was
No.
a great experience.
No, not a single time. We've seen you on Facebook, but
Likewise.
yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing we knew. Yeah, let's have a little chat, Monika, about all the things you do in improv.
First of all, how did you start doing improv and when?
When?
Why?
Why did I do that? Probably a few reasons, but long story short, as a child, I never played in theater or something like that, but my class had to perform for the class one level above us at the end of the school, and there were rehearsals where everyone was watching it, and I was like, oh, that must be fun, but you know, the play was for like 5 or maybe 10 people, but we were 30 in the class, so only few people could play, and I had this feeling always that it would be fun to just do something like that. And then when I started to study, I found out that during my life I became a kind of having trouble with like public speaking, which was just getting worse at some point. So I thought like it would be great to have some kind of classes and just to
Yeah.
go over the fear. And I was looking for different courses, but most of them were for young people who wanted to study acting and so on and so on. And then I just found out the improv people here in Warsaw who had shows and workshops, and I just went there, saw the show, and next week I was at the workshop.
Great. And in the meantime, yeah, you do a lot in improv. You also teach.
I do, especially the last 1.5 year pandemic became for me more intensive than ever before.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right? So some people some of my friends really stopped, or they just do regular stuff and stopped because there were no meetings in person, and I just continued. I found few groups, few people who were eager to try and continue and do things. So I had during this whole period at least two groups which were like doing the whole year, every week something, plus other people who mixed, and sometimes more, sometimes less, but from like two to up to seven different meetings, rehearsals, and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So that was pretty a lot and very intensive, and I learned so much the last year or year and a half.
Yeah, that applies for definitely for me certainly as well. I mean, and for with me and Daisy, that year and a half was enormously intense. Um, I never thought I would do so much improv in a week like we did since March last year.
How much you are doing now?
Yeah, and
Every week, yeah.
yeah, and we love it so much, and we meet all these amazing people like
Like
yourself.
you, yeah.
I play together and have a good time. Yeah, so God, I'm so happy we started with online improv.
So do you do some stuff apart, like this
Yes.
show, like workshopping and rehearsals and stuff with other people?
Yeah, I teach in a improv school here in Brussels called Improv Brussels. I also have classes there when everything is normal. I also teach for Improv Brussels online
Mm-hmm.
a lot of different things.
Yeah,
And Johan also has classes now.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Actually started really being active with giving classes and teaching since the pandemic, basically online. Did all sorts of things. A solo workshop of 4 weeks. We just had 12 weeks film noir, which is a film style I really love. And in the summer, we will also offer drop-in workshops at least once a week, where people can join. And I think it's really great. Of course, it's different than in real life teaching, but you can also do a lot of other things which are sometimes more difficult. For example, with the film noir, and I will just stop talking about myself because we have to talk about you, Monika. Yeah, yeah. But with Zoom, you can before the exercise, you can share 1 minute little film noir fragments, yeah, and show them to illustrate a very cynic, hard-boiled detective and how these people behave in the movies, and that's a source of inspiration. And you can really show that to everyone who is following a course, and then go into exercises. So it's really a good dynamic I find between a little bit more theory or ability to show things, and then go on, and everyone can have his or her own interpretation and do some exercises
Mm-hmm.
around that. Okay, well, stop.
Good. Yeah, that's interesting for me.
Yeah.
What is the art of yes and?
The art
Do you
of
have any idea?
what, this is the question of my page, or this is a
Yes.
question in general of like
It
what
is
is
a
the art
question
of
about your page. Yes.
Okay, the art of yes, yes. The art of yes is a page which basically at the beginning when I started to do improv, people were doing it but like not talking much about it. There were no books, no teachers from around, and so on. It was like was difficult to get any inspiration, anything from like outside of our small box here.
Mhm.
And I had this idea like would be great just to have like a page where we can share things, or like link or history of improv, or about
Yeah.
teachers or shows or whatever it is.
Okay.
And I thought about doing this in Polish and English, but pretty quickly, because I traveled through many festivals, I found out that I have more improv people in my friends list on Facebook from abroad than from Poland. Uh, so I decided just to make it, yeah, in English.
Yeah.
Even though my English is not perfect, but I just try to put it on the
Yeah.
shelf, not, not thinking of that. So I started like 4 years ago this page where I share links, and a pandemic made me to do improv interviews,
Okay.
which is a big part now of my page because there are great teachers, great improvisers agreed to talk to me. So that's really nice, and I love that because I learn every time I talk to them. I learn about
Yeah.
them. I learn about improvisation. I learn about history of improv. I learn about general view, and many things start to overlap. So this is really great opportunity for me to learn and then share it.
And these are long, very in-depth interviews, I believe. Yeah.
Yes, they pretty long, like 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
Even one is, I think, much longer.
Oh, really?
With Patty Styles, because we're
Oh.
chatting and talking, and we couldn't stop. And then Patty said, like, you can cut off whatever you like, and I just kept it.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's good.
And you know, like, I could do 2 or 3 episodes, but like, you know,
Yeah.
it's online, so you can stop if it's too long and watch next part in
Yes.
weeks, right?
Of course. Yeah.
So in that case, it doesn't have to be watched at once. So, and I think, you know, she had so many interesting things to say that I thought, like, it's really great to have that. Especially that also that's my experience, that even if you go to festivals and you meet all the people there and you spend great time, there is not much time just to sit for 2 hours and talk, whatever it is, if it's private or if it's improv related, but it's just not possible, because if you spend like 10 minutes with every of 150 improvisers on the festivals, it's really not possible.
No, it's not. Yeah.
So this chatting with them is really great, and it really goes deep, sometimes really, really deep. So I really enjoyed it, and it's connection. It's just beautiful thing happens to me.
What would you?
Nice.
But
Very
would?
good idea.
Yeah. We will post a link on our page so people can
Okay,
easily find that. Um, what would you say is the the impact of improv on your daily, normal, non-improv life?
If you have such.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you're just like me.
You know, I live in Warsaw and I don't know Warsaw.
Yeah.
No, of course it has, and it has a lot. And the more I'm doing it, the more it is, the more I see that I already had like an improv nature, that in my life I said yes to many things. Like there were opportunities. I used to say yes to me. Like somebody would say like, hey, let's go for whatever, kayaking, or let's have a let's make a ride or walk or go to museum. I would usually say yes to things like that, right?
Yeah.
You know, so that pushed me to know people from different places, different backgrounds, and so on. So that really overlaps with what I'm doing now. That
Mm-hmm.
taking these offers is more related to my conscious thing, that I really can choose. Like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. Like I want to try that new thing, right? So for sure that, but I think the most important things would be like still being not perfect in that, but trying to be more present, which means to listen more,
Yeah.
partner, right? Whoever I talk to,
Yeah.
Very important.
which is really still not easy, and you know, concentrating
Yeah.
on that person and listening. Yeah, just being present more and being aware of that. I think that's the biggest gift I got. Like, you know, that treating this a little bit like meditation, which also overlaps now in my life with this experience. I didn't meditate before improv, and I started it coincidentally, and I found like, wow, that's the same thing.
Or mindfulness. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any dreams in improv for the future?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can share them.
Oh.
But for
You
sure.
can cover our ears and you can share.
And nobody see will this.
No one.
No, I think I probably have few few dreams, improv dreams. And coming back to interviews, I would like to do more of them because knowing all these people, especially those from this older generation, when they really learned at the beginning,
Yeah.
how different it was there then and now. And continue that because that gives me such a great communication, connection, impact, and being close to these people, and some doors just opening because you know someone who is just open to you and likes you. So I would like to do more of these interviews. I would like to play with as many as possible different people all over the world.
Yeah.
So that's probably one of the big dreams. And I would like to be just improviser who can be able to play with anyone and that people will like to play with me. So that would be my little dream.
I'm sure that this will not be a problem.
Challenging, you know.
Yeah.
It's challenging dream.
Yeah, I think when you have people who really like to play with you, and that's the biggest compliment you can have as an improviser, because they like what you do, and that means you give them offers and you make them big and great, and you take care of them. So
Yeah, and I think that this response then, like if people say I want to play with you or I like to play with you, that's a great, that's a validation of us, right?
Yeah.
As improvisers, they don't have to tell like you're a good improviser, because when they say I want to play with you, it's that, right?
yeah, exactly. So lovely.
Oh, hopefully we can play together. I would love to go to Warsaw again and just see it like from scratch because I was super sleepy. And I would love to play there.
I will let you sleep and then I will guide you through Warsaw and I will play.
Do you have a festival sometimes in Warsaw?
Yes, we have Warsaw Festival in Warsaw. We have a few others in Poland, in Kraków, Wrocław, Bydgoszcz, I think Gdańsk. What's the Kraków, Bydgoszcz, Toruń. So a few of them are mainly English. Some of them are Polish. In Polish. So it depends where and when. And this year, at least one will change into Polish because they can't invite so many people.
True. Yeah.
So they switched, and it will be like in 4 weeks or something. But yes, we have also festivals, so you can check the list out and come to Poland.
So you have a festival in July.
We have the Warsaw Festival is usually in June.
Okay.
And the one in July, which used to be international and this year will be Polish, is in Toruń, which is north of Poland, a very beautiful place.
Okay.
Never been there, yeah.
And it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you have that information also on your page, The Art of Yes?
No,
no?
but there is a page which is a page created, page or information. I can look for that. There is a European group called Ohana, and they made the list of the festivals.
Oh yeah,
festivals.
yeah.
And most of the people they post their festivals there, but one has to look for that. So I know that this list is existing somewhere, and it's probably not very difficult to find it.
Yeah, Ohana.
And at the moment it's on hold, everything. So
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, like everywhere.
So I think on that list will be
Okay.
there will be some Polish festivals too.
Yeah. Nice. Usually ask if people like to find you, play with you. How can they reach you?
So they can probably only find me through this medium, like Facebook. So this is my name. Yeah, am I right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you're pointing
Yeah.
your name.
So not
That's it. Yeah,
here.
there.
So you can find me on Facebook and add me and chat or
Show.
Yeah, or just play online or come to Warsaw or whatever you wish to connect. And of course the Art of Yes, which I hope Johan you will post.
Yes, I will.
Somewhere. Then there is a great space where we also share like now great links from Michael Golding, who shares a lot of stuff from David Shepard archives, and there are the interviews we used to post. So there is some stuff.
Okay, great. We've put that on our page, and then yeah, people can easily find that back and find you as well. Okay, well, Monika, so many thanks that you played with us.
Thank you. That was really lovely. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you too.
I love playing with you. That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
We should do it again.
And let's
Yeah.
do it again. And I really love this, like all these characters, and the guy who digging the grave, and there's your agreement to like, okay, I can be buried. Like, why not?
Yeah, why not?
I love that, right? Not fighting against it. It was great. I really enjoyed that. So a lot of fun.
It was. Oh, I'm going to bring us offline. So stay in this room, Monika. But
Okay.
everyone watching, many
Pleasure.
thanks. Thank you, Zai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Great. Bye.